Hi guys, my name's Andy and I'm here today to do a review of Ron Millonario XO. Now, Ron Millonario XO is a blend of rums that are between 10 and 20 years old from Peru. And if you've seen my review on the 15, then you'll know that I went into the history and the heritage and production quite a bit on that. I'm going to quickly recap some fast track information on that. If you want a full blown account, go down to have a look on the 15. But basically, Ron Millonario in 1922, Don Rolando and his family bought out a small refinery, and they bought all the surrounding plantation lands, and they started to refine sugar in a particular place called Chiclayo in Peru. Now, they had plenty of raw materials, but they didn't have the resources or the technology to make the use of their of all their resources. So basically, Don Rolando saw this problem and he sent his elder son Augusto to Cambridge University in 1933 to study chemical engineering, and he then came back in the summer of 1938 with a ship bound for Peru with a Scottish column steel and his newfound knowledge. And from that point on, they then started to make uses of their resources. And in 1950, that was the big year for Ron Millonario, because it was the year it was born, and that they actually brought the rum out, Ron Millonario. And the now owners of Ron Millonario, the Rossi brothers, Fabio Rossi, was in Peru in 2004, and he was searching for new products, and he came across Ron Millonario, stumbled across it, and realised that he had stumbled across an absolute Peruvian gem, and to the point that they now own Ron Millonario because they believe in the product so much, and they've strived and pushed that product forward so much to bring it out so that people can try it, and it's a very, very popular rum and people just love it. Now, they create their own mother yeasts at the distillery, and what they do is they say that the mother yeasts and the long fermentation are what distinguish what sort of esters are built up during the fermentation, and also the aromatic structure of the rum prior to it being distilled, and that gives the rum its flavour and aromatic structure. Now, it then goes, once it's been distilled, into 3 Scottish column stills. The first still actually is the distillation process and distills the rum. The second still gets out the solids and purifies the rum for the master blender. And the third still is a rectification column where the high and low oils are removed. They got their own coopers at the distillery, and they then transfer them into oak casks for aging process, which then goes into the Solera system. The Solera system are casks which contain bourbon, French wines and sherry cask, Spanish sherry casks. Just amazing product. Great, like I say, have a little look at the 15 for a bit more of a fuller information on the heritage and the production. Now, the way it's presented, if you have a look at this, little thing, Ron Millonario's name comes from the fact that the local people that produce the rum, there's such a process in making it, they couldn't afford to buy it and try it. So they used to refer to it as Ron Millonario, the millionaire's rum. And when you look at the packaging, you'll see why. Look at it, it's presented so well. It comes in a black, sort of a leather embossed box, which is pretty much like a picture frame. It frames it beautifully. And if you take it out of the box and then have a look at the bottle itself, it is so well presented. It's tactile. It's great to hold. It's, like I said, millionaire's rum. What do you put together with a millionaire? Gold. Look at that, for absolutely beautiful emblem, Millonario emblem of gold scrolls all over the bottle. A fantastic gold embossed neck around there which says Ron Millonario, and then you've got the big gold stopper, which when you take it out, beautiful sound, seals beautiful. That's what you want to hear when you pull a cork from a bottle of rum. Great cork stopper, presented so well. Now, I've got something here which is absolutely lovely. This is a glass that Ron Millonario, they had made, handmade glasses by Sofrano, a Venetian glass company, and they've made these specially for the XO, for Ron Millonario, and for drinking the XO. And in the bottom you have Ron Millonario there in the bottom with XO. Beautiful glass. Like I said, these are made by artisans, Venetian glass makers. Lovely little touch. Now I'm going to pour one into this glass and we're going to try it out and see what we think of it. Right, so first of all, I love it. The thing about this glass, if you look at that, it's perfect for just swirling, having it in the palm of your hand and swirling. It's amazing. So first of all, release all the aroma. When you swirl it like that, it just releases the aroma. I can smell it now. Orange marmalade's coming. It's just beautiful smell. It smells like orange marmalade. It's colour-wise, it's like there's a mahogany tones to it, or even a deep golden sunset just before it's about to disappear into the sea. Beautiful. Imagine sitting back and enjoying one of these whilst looking at something like that. So first of all, like I said, we'll look at the smell. Amazing. It's orange marmalade, vanilla. There's leathery notes coming out of there for sure. There's a whiff of, I get a little whiff of bourbon in there as well. It's absolutely amazing, beautiful. And when we're going for a little taste, my God, that's so smooth. Lovely orange, like I say, like a sort of marmalade elements, a little bit of bitterness from molasses come just in on the back there, on the back of the tongue, which is lovely because it's got a lovely sweet element and it all balances out lovely. There's cinnamon, a beautiful oakiness to the rum, which is not overpowering, just seems to come in, fade out. It's beautiful. There's a sort of butteriness to the rum on the mouthfeel. It's quite a buttery rum. It's lovely. Got a lovely mouthfeel to it. It's really nice. Candied fruits for sure. It's very fruity, but it's got, like, because of that sweetness that comes through it, it's like candied fruits. It's beautiful. There's a little tobacco on the back there. You feel a little tobacco element, a little bit of hint of pepper now and again. It's just an amazingly well put together rum. There's certainly on the finish, I'm going to go for the finish now. It's a medium length finish. You get the sweetness of the molasses, a little tinge of marmalade, and then it goes off to a light sherried element. A light sherried element that seems to come in and then fade away lovely. It's beautiful. This is such a well harmonious blend of rums. It just seems all the elements seem to blend in lovely. It's really great. This rum here, like I say, if you can pick it up from most places online, and it's going to set you up anything between £80 to £90 a bottle. It's just, it's one of the top rums. There's no question about it. It's one of the nicest rums I've tasted. It's certainly now it would be, that rum will be up with a few that I've tried, which I got to say are amongst my favourites. And I would say that I defy anybody really to try that and not fall in love with it straight away. So my name's Andy. And until next time, enjoy. One word before I do go is I've just started a community on Google Plus, and it's called The Rum Cellar. And if any of you guys want to drop in and just post any of your thoughts, it's more leaning towards rum and cooking with rum and anything to do with rum at all. You'll find there's a whole section which should cover most people's things that they love about rum. So if you'd like to nip in and join, you'll be more than welcome. Cheers.